Hi, I'm Mike, the All Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I put a little eek in your week by recapping some of the top stories in Halloween and horror news from the last week. Alright, we got a news-packed week this week, so let's get things going, and let's start with an exciting one that has been several years in the making. If you followed All Hallows Geek for a while, you're probably familiar with Amanda Vate and her Hocus Pocus Cottage LEGO Ideas creation, which after 2 submissions to the program was finally accepted late last year to become an actual LEGO product. Well, this week LEGO unveiled the final product, a 2,316-piece set complete with all 3 Sanderson sisters, Max Dennison, his sister Danny, Allison, and Thackeray Binks in cat form. The set arrives on July 1st for LEGO VIP members and then will be available in-store and online for the rest of the world starting on July 4th. The new set is going to set you back a bit though. LEGO has priced the set at $229. And I've seen a lot of folks scoff at that price this week, which tells me y'all ain't playing with Legos as much as I am. With 6 minifigures and over 2,000 pieces, this is a pretty typical price point, so I'm kind of surprised that so many people are freaking out, but maybe you just don't play with Legos like I do. And in other toy news, Super 7 has announced its 4th wave of its Simpsons Treehouse of Horror reaction figures. The collectible toy maker unveiled 4 new figures in the series, which include fan favorite characters Nightmare Willie, Hell to Pay Homer, Hugo Simpson, and Witch Marge. Unfortunately, the figures don't yet have a release date, though Super 7 promised they'd be arriving at super7.com soon. San Diego Comic-Con is just over a month away, but NECA is giving collectors who can't be at the event in person the opportunity to pre-order this year's convention exclusives. While this year's lineup from NECA is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles heavy, there are a couple of releases the All Hallows Geek audience might want to get their hands on. From Gremlins 2, the new batch, NECA is releasing a new Greta Gremlin Ultimate figure featuring the character in a sequin gown. The figure stands approximately 6 inches tall and features synthetic hair, a fabric dress, interchangeable hands, and a feather boa. The new Ultimate Greta Gremlin will be available for $50. For fans of the creature from the Black Lagoon, NECA is offering a glow-in-the-dark variant of its 7-inch scale Ultimate Creature from the Black Lagoon figure. The figure comes with 3 extra pairs of hands and 3 interchangeable head sculpts and comes in retro-inspired blister card packaging. The glow-in-the-dark creature from the Black Lagoon figure will be available for $30. These figures and the rest of NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusives will be available for pre-order in limited quantities at thenecastore.com each day from June 21st through June 23rd. Pre-orders will open at noon Eastern each day and continue for as long as the limited quantity lasts. Once that quantity is sold out, that day's sale is over. If you're attending this year's San Diego Comic-Con, you can also purchase them in person at the NECA booth. If you're a fan of Funko's Pop Advent Calendars, pre-orders have opened for a new 13-day Halloween countdown calendar featuring some of your favorite horror icons in Pocket Pop form. Based on the packaging, it appears the Halloween Advent Calendar is filled with characters from franchises like It and The Conjuring, along with characters from The Lost Boys, Beetlejuice, The Exorcist, and A Nightmare on Elm Street. The 2023 13-day Advent Calendar is available for pre-order now for $34.99 and is expected to ship in July. If you want to get your hands on one, you can grab one from my affiliate link down in the description. Shifting gears from toys to games, this week Stop the Killer launched a Kickstarter for a new tabletop game based on the 1981 horror classic Halloween 2. Why 2, you ask? Well, my hunch is they would have liked to have snagged the original Halloween, but the rights were already tied up with Trick or Treat Studios, who opened pre-orders for their Halloween tabletop game earlier this year. That said, this one still looks just as fun. For 1 to 4 players, your objective is simple, but it's not easy. Stop Michael Myers from reaching the hospital and killing Laurie Strode. The game features dice-driven gameplay where players will collect weapons, face obstacles, and draw cards, which will cause unpredictable and different outcomes each time you play. A double-sided board and 3 different difficulty levels make it a game you'll want to play again and again. While there are sometimes opportunities to grab Stop the Killer games outside of their crowdfunding campaigns, They do offer some pretty nice incentives to back the project. The Kickstarter version of the game will come with 2 exclusive expansion packs that feature 8 additional player pieces and 10 additional game cards. And if that weren't enough, they've also outlined 8 stretch goals that include various upgrades to the game's design or additional game accessories. There are 4 pledge options available for this game, but honestly, most folks will likely just opt for the $59 pledge, which gets you 1 copy of the game, the expansions, and of course, any of the stretch goals the game reaches. If you want to back the project, you have until July 13th, with the game expected to ship in December. If you want to back the project, I'll include a link down in the description. In movie news, Scream Factory announced this week that it is bringing Clive Barker's Nightbreed to 4K HD. Arriving on August 1st, this all-new Collector's Edition 4K UHD and Blu-ray combo pack marks the first time the film will be available in 4K UHD format. This highly anticipated release features a new 4K scan of the best surviving film elements from the theatrical cut, along with a Blu-ray of the director's cut. This 4-disc release is loaded with special features, and of course, like most Scream Factory releases, we are getting a few different purchase options. For the die-hard fan, Scream Factory is releasing a collector's set that includes the 4K UHD and Blu-ray combo pack, along with an exclusive 18x24 rolled poster of the original theatrical artwork, a second exclusive 18x24 rolled poster featuring a new design, 2 slipcovers, and a limited edition enamel pin and lobby card set from Gutter Garbs. This deluxe version, I guess we'll call it, is available for pre-order now for $139.99. A second option is a version that includes the new 4K UHD release of Nightbreed, along with the exclusive 18x24 rolled poster of the original theatrical artwork, and a second 18x24 rolled poster featuring the new design, and 2 slipcovers. This version is available for pre-order now for $44.98. And if, like me, you're looking just to grab the 4K, you'll be able to get that too, and it's up for pre-order for just $39.99. For all the release details and for pre-orders, head over to shoutfactory.com. This week was an exciting week for Terrifier fans. Art the Clown will make his return in 2024 with Terrifier 3 set to arrive in theaters and on Screambox. This week, Cineverse announced it has acquired the North American rights to the film from filmmakers Damien Leone and Phil Falcone. For the 3rd installment, creator Leone and producer Falcone look to build and expand on the second film's success. Staying true to the fanbase, the team aims to recreate the magic of Terrifier 2 while pushing the boundary of the horror genre to an even more extreme level. Terrifier 3 is set to have a wide theatrical release next year in North America, followed by its exclusive streaming debut on Screambox. It's rare we get retail animatronics news outside of Spirit Halloween, but there's some exciting stuff coming out of HalloweenCostumes.com through a new collab with fellow YouTube Halloween enthusiast Rick Thunder. The two are collabing on a total of 3 projects in 2023 and 2024, but I was most impressed with the new horror clown animatronic called Kane. The giant candy-themed clown features bloody candy canes for arms and candy corn piercing through his face. So, all things considered, you could put him up at Halloween and leave him up through Christmas and it would still be on theme. The new animatronic is available for pre-order now for a discounted rate of $249.99 and is expected to ship in late August. Once in stock and available for regular sale, the price of the animatronic will go up to $279.99. If you like the design and want to pre-order your own, I'll include my affiliate link down in the description. And more haunted house news arrived out of Universal Studios' Halloween Horror Nights this week. On Thursday, the theme park announced that Naughty Dog and PlayStation's post-pandemic video game The Last of Us is being brought to life for the first time as an all-new haunted house at both Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Orlando Resort. The Last of Us haunted houses on both coasts will propel guests into a world of carnage and mayhem as they follow in the footsteps of the game's protagonists, Joel and Ellie, who endure a brutal journey in a world overtaken by a fungal virus that turns humans into various forms of a new threat known as the Infected. As guests encounter the Infected, runners, stalker, and clickers, along with the Hunters, a band of hostile humans, They'll need to navigate the Pittsburgh quarantine zone, including iconic locations from the video games such as the creepy and desolate Hotel Grand, and a labyrinth of dark and dank tunnels in a desperate attempt to escape and survive. Halloween Horror Nights returns to Universal Orlando Resort beginning Friday, September 1st, and at Universal Studios Hollywood starting Thursday, September 7th. Tickets are on sale now for the event at both parks. For more information and tickets, visit HalloweenHorrorNights.com. And speaking of Halloween Horror Nights, Midsummer Scream has announced its lineup of haunted attraction panels for this year's event, and Halloween Horror Nights will be on hand for their very own panel, offering up a preview of this year's event at Universal Studios Hollywood. This year's panel lineup is also packed with anniversaries. Knott's Scary Farm will be hosting a 50th anniversary presentation. The Winchester Mystery House will be celebrating its 100th anniversary during their presentation, and Six Flags Magic Mountain will be sharing details around the 30th anniversary of Fright Fest. 13th Floor Entertainment Group will also be back, sharing previews of their SoCal events, including LA Haunted Hayride, Delusion, and Shacktoberfest. Midsummer Scream returns to the Long Beach Convention Center Friday, July 28th through Sunday, July 30th. For all the details on this year's event and for tickets, visit midsummerscream.org. That's it for this week. As always, if you've enjoyed this week's video, give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of geek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you can always find the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com. Until next time, keep it creepy.